You are XC443, an ancient human which has been cryogenically preserved by entities unknown to you. The previous 442 cryopreservation test subjects all died shortly after being thawed. Your body is still frozen, but your mind is fully awake. The unknown entity, which goes by Atlas, wants you to perform a series of simulated tests before they dare to fully revive you. You'll go along for now, even if you feel something is not quite right.
Okay, XC443, that was strange. I'm glad you got back all right. Our early scans indicate that the natural mushroom flora of this realm, which we have designated the Midnight, have a staggering amount of primal mana. Harnessing this magical energy cannot be done with altars or rituals like in the previous simulations though. It's time to start getting your fingers groomed with botany. To get started bending the magical will of the local flora, you'll need to transmute a ghost plant. You can transmute them by right-clicking them with a resonating wand. However, to fully harness this primal mana that is inside the mushrooms, you need to construct a spore reactor. To obtain the midnight mycelium required to build the spore reactor, you will have to drop regular mycelium into dark water, which is found in the midnight.
Okay, so we're back in this place. These seem to be the ghost plants. They get me mystical looking white flowers. That's interesting. However, I think they are the only ones that do such a thing. So I guess we need to see what's here that we can collect for the spore reactor. So I've got a bunch of this stuff, not everything quite yet, but we are going to need some mycelium. So we're going to make some rich phyto grow like so. Realize I don't actually have any water on me. That's fine, easily remedied. And we can now make, okay, I need 4. That's only going to make me 1 because I don't have any more buckets of water. In the other land, I found a bucket of dark water, and what we need to do is chuck the mycelium in it. Maybe... Oh, we need 16 apparently. Right, I'm sure there were easier ways to do that. Whatever. Mycelium. Midnight mycelium. Perfect. We only need 4. We've got 16. We'll put it with everything else, and I'll collect everything else that we need. Now, I believe I have everything. I've chucked it over here because it seemed to want power, so you can live over here. La la la. I think, is that, oh, this one. No, I'm missing one of those, and, oh, the mycelium's not staying as mycelium. Do I have to build this in the other dimension? Maybe. And there we go, our mycelial spore reactor thing.
After constructing the spore reactor in the midnight, it will only function there. Obviously, who would build it in the overworld? You'll be able to start producing spore mana dust. XC443, please pay attention while I am talking to you and try not to die. Anyway, this refined mana compound can be melted into primal mana. This magical liquid can be transposed into a mana tablet. The mana tablet can hold a great deal of primal mana, which can then be stored in mana pools. When dropped into a mana pool, the tablet will drain its mana into the mana pool. A mana pool can store 2 full mana tablets worth of mana. But before you can craft the mana pools or mana tablets, you will need to create some living rock. To do this, create a petal apothecary and use that to make some pure daisies. Magical botany is not for the weak of heart, and a great deal of knowledge is required, so please read the Lexicon Botania to learn more.
Right, we've collected some stuff that we need to make this mana dust, and I've just got some dark water here, so this should start working. I don't know what these guys are, but they keep appearing and hurting me. Oh, I've been tormented. Lovely. Anyway, so we need about 16 will make us a full mana pool. Oh, we can cook that for some nice food. That's good. I think we should be able to make quite a bit. I've done some collecting. We have plenty of powder and mushrooms. So this should at least get us a... Oh, what's this do? Lovely. I think that gives mycelium. I should get 16 out of this at the very least for now. Now, we need to make ourselves a petal apothecary. And do we have some seeds? We do. And we need some white petals. We're going to take 16 of these. Hopefully the recipe is the same as it normally is. So we take this over. This has got some water, so we'll do it here. And we put 4 petals in and a seed, and nothing happens because pure daisies are also made of a twinkling star, which is another infused radiant star. So I guess I'll have to make one of those. And also probably not make 4 pure daisies because that might need to be used for other things. Oh, an unbreakable wand. Okay, maybe it's not really used for that much. Beacons? Right, there we go. 1 twinkling star, and we have, let's make 2. Forgot you need water for this. There we go. 2 pure daisies. And I actually will probably could do with some... Actually, do I have any stone? I've got a bit of stone. I'll make half a stack of this. And can I make living wood as well? Or has the recipe changed? Blessed... Okay, that's fine. We can actually do that. I think I should have plenty. Also, I'm really dumb. And mana stone's made with night stone, not with normal stone. And yeah, should have figured that one out. But I have enough living rock to make 2 mana tablets, and I will fill these up. And while that's changing, well, we'll wait for that to change. And I think I just chuck this in here and then the mana tablets in here, and it should fill out once we have... Oh my goodness, that is rather slow. And actually, it turning to living rock faster than the other thing. So this and a blood altar will get us our mana pool. I don't really know where we're going to put... Let's put it there. We don't seem to have any generating flora, at least stuff that we can access right now. Oh dear. Oh no, it's 4,000. I thought I'd miscounted. I haven't. Now, it didn't... No one told me to do this, but there's our wand of the forest. With white petals, which sort of pains me a fair amount. I do like my colourful petals normally, but here we are. That means, oh, it's already on that setting anyway. We can fill up half the mana pool with our new tablet.
Imbuing the elements into runes of living rock is necessary to advance further into the field of magical botany. Runic altars produce runes from living rock mana and other materials. Mana spreaders can be used to move mana around. It can feed mana into other pools or magical botanical constructs like the runic altar. This should be placed next to a mana pool. You will want to use your newly crafted runes to make a terrestrial agglomeration plate to allow you to produce terrasteel. This is easily fed with mana using a spark. To craft terrasteel with the plate, place a mana steel, a mana diamond, and a mana pearl on top of it. Once you have made some terrasteel, you can make the portal to Alfheim.
I've just set up a couple of phytogenic insulators to get us mushrooms and the other thing. This does have a secondary output, so that's not great, but it's fine. I'll just take it out of here if we need to. I've just set up a pump so that we can supply this with infinite dark water. It's not chunk loaded. Hopefully that's fine. Oh, it's making stuff because there's stuff in there. So I'll get some mushrooms and chuck this in, and we'll get some more of the lovely mana powder. So let's start things off by making a mana spreader. And can I make the runic altar yet? No, I need to make this. And there's our runic altar. Perfect. So let me just try and collect everything we need to make the 5 runes that we need to continue. And we want to put the mana spreader as close to the mana pool as possible just to make it faster and make sure it's bound. Perfect. Right, I'm going to need a geode. Aha, and they drop from these dark pearl ores, and also having dark pearls, which occasionally drop as well. So, yeah, that was actually not as hard as I thought. I was having a bit of a struggle figuring out where this came from, but this dark pearl ore gives you geodes. And this should be everything that we need. So I'm going to do them one at a time. This one is the water rune, and we just chuck them on like so. Oh, it didn't make a noise because I turned block noises off. I've also apparently turned hostile creatures off and friendly creatures. Something obviously was annoying me. And we will take we've got some living rock in here, which we use to make the runes once they're done. So let's just give this a minute. And then we right click with the living rock and right click, and there are our 2 water runes. So I will do the other ones. Right, there's a zombie somewhere and I can't find it. I've also had to make a couple more air runes, which is fine, but this should be our terrestrial agglomeration plate, and we're going to need 4 lapis and some more living rock for this. And we are also going to need 2 sparks, which... Oh, that's a bit more annoying. Geode. Rare drop from throwing these. Well, I guess we're just going to have to keep throwing them for a while. We need some dark pearls. If you also need dark pearls, I'd highly recommend just going to mine them. I don't know if any of the other ores are actually useful. We're just mining them for fun. But definitely mine it instead of throwing the geodes, because I just put my auto hotkey on to throw the geodes, and I got 1 in like a lot of throwing, and that was with an auto hotkey of like 5 minutes of throwing. So it's better to just go and find the pearls. Oh dear, I'm hungry. And there is 1 spark. Aha, there it is. Thought I hadn't made it. There we go, 2 sparks. Perfect. And we have a full mana tab. We should have 2 full mana tablets actually, which is good, because anyone who's ever made terrasteel before, which I assume a lot of you know, it takes a lot of mana. And I think we just need 1 for now, so I will get that ready. And to set it up, you do so like this, in this shape, and you put this in the middle, you put a spark on the top, you put a spark on the mana pool, you make sure the mana pool's got more than a half fullness, and you do this. And the more mana pools you have, the faster this is. We only have one, so it's quite slow. This will make us some lovely terra steel. Ta-da! One lovely ingot of terra steel.
Now that you have a mana pool and the ability to fill it with mana, you can use the pool to produce magical resources, like the mana diamond. We know that it's a resource that the old gods covet. You should sacrifice a block of mana diamonds and see what happens. Usually such a ritual will yield you a bounty of rare earth metals. With the ritual Diviner Dusk, you need to set the current ritual to the mark of the falling tower. This ritual in particular, you want to keep away from your base of operations. It is very volatile. It also consumes 1 million LP from your blood network. To start this advanced ritual, craft an awakened activation crystal from the runes you made in the previous chapter. After you have started the ritual, drop the block of mana diamond on the top of the master ritual stone in the center of the ritual, then head for the hills. You might be thinking, how on earth am I going to get 1 million LP? Well, that's where the digital agonizer can come in. It fills linked blood altars with LP using data models. To link it, you will need an altar linker, and if digital is not your style, you could also use a Well of Suffering instead. You should be getting used to getting your hands dirty though. There's some unsavory work coming your way.
To be able to make the digital mob agonizer and also to upgrade our ritual diviner to dusk, we are going to need some inscription tools of dusk. Please bear with me, there we go. And that is an ebonite block, 3000 LP in a blood altar. And ebonite you just get from midnight as well, it's just another ore. There we go. And we want 4 of those. And we should be good to go. And soon we won't have to do this anymore. And, the ritual. Oh, this means we're not going to be able to make the digital mob agonizer with A2, maybe. I'll have to change the recipe because I encoded it. There is our new diviner. And let me find the recipe in here. We love A2 and this sort of annoying thing. Let's just, there we go. Should work now. You know what MBT and A2 is like. And without any delay, can't remember what it was called. Yay, we can make one. Perfect. Okay, so I've got everything, but before we begin, I will need to put in a dark pearl block to get our master blood orb, and that takes 7,500 LP. There we go, and that's now bound to us, and that's because that's the only one that we can make right now that will, what's the word? Store 1 million LP. I'm also going to take some of these runes. I will make more in the future, and this is because I'm going to make some more sacrifice runes over self-sacrifice, which should help. I don't know why I've done it this way. There we go. We should be able to make a bunch of these 16. So this will help increase the yield of LP that we are going to get from the digital agonizer, because even though technically we're not killing real mobs, we are killing mobs rather than hurting ourselves. So there we go. And I think we're going to put this underneath just for prettiness. So we're going to put the digital mob agonizer here. Going to link it. I think you right click. Yeah, agonizer target set. Link to blood altar. We're going to put a power cell around the back on power out. So this should be getting power. I'm going to put a self-aware model in, and I'm going to put some glitch corrupt hearts, as this gives the best multiplier and also lasts a really long time. So there we go, and that gets us 4,000 per, which this must already be full. It can't accept any more already, so that's nice and quick. So we're gonna get, can I make beacons? I can make beacons. Okay, we might upgrade this to a tier 5 altar then, just so I can have some more sacrifice runes. We're gonna want some more, I think augmented capacity is better at a certain point. So if we do maybe the top and the bottom rows as capacity and the rest as sacrifice, that should be good. And now we have a better capacity. I don't know how much we're doing. 5,800 a go. We are nearly out of the glitched hearts, so that's fine. And yeah, the capacity is way bigger. I don't quite know how much. So what we want to do is we put the orb in the middle, and it will slowly fill up to 1 million. So while we're doing that, I will make a couple other things we need. So we're going to need some more ritual stones as well for this, which is fine. And if you want to know what I've done, there's 3 rows of sacrifice, then 26 speed and 26 augmented capacity. Hopefully that's fine. I mean, we'll see, I suppose. It doesn't matter if this doesn't keep up. We're already at 100,000. That's actually not too bad. And this this should be our awakened activation crystal. Perfect. So now I just need, I don't know how many ritual stones we're going to need. We're going to need some more reinforced slates, so that's a pain. Oh well. Okay, we have just hit 1,000,000 LP, and I've set up the Mark of the Falling Tower over here, and we have our block of mana diamond. There's an obsidian up there because the meteor falls and it'll break this, and I don't want it to do that. So we right click, and then we chuck this in the middle, and a meteor should drop. Oh, look, it did. And what has it given us? Iridium, platinum, and uranium. Very nice. So I will mine this and probably fill my inventory up. Yes, I have terrible inventory management in this pack. But yay, meteor. Mission accomplished.
The portal block leading into the next simulation requires an item called Bones of the Damned. It's made in the Slate Ossuary. The required materials can be seen in Schematica. The Slate Ossuary can make the first 4 tiers of blood magic slates using only LP from your blood network, even the 5th tier once you have an Archmage blood orb. This is a great alternative to crafting slates in the blood altar. It requires less LP to produce each slate, and although it cannot be upgraded with speed runes, the Slate Ossuary default speed is nothing to scoff at.
Now, as always, I'm sure we'll run into some problems if I put printer mode on, but we should be able to make this thing. Aha, that's sort of odd problem. I just left it in a chest. So, let me turn that off. I think what we just need to do is chuck one of these in here. I put one of these over here, and then we should just be able to craft things. Yes, so what did we want? Bones of the Damned? That's not too difficult, I don't think.
After crafting the highly irradiated magical core and conjuring the Bones of the Damned in the Slate Ossuary, you'll be able to complete the portal block leading into the next simulation. Lighting the portal to the 5th simulation requires you to hold a midnight idol.
Okay, I've been a busy little bee. We have now got all the Botany runes and everything else we need to make our bone thing. It wasn't too bad. Is that everything? Is it going to run? Yes, perfect. It takes 250,000 LP. Oh gosh, it's going to take a while. That's fine. While we wait for that, let's head back to the base and see what else we need. Right, so we're going to need the block and the other thing. So we're going to need 2 blocks of uranium, which is fine. We've got that. You're going to need I thought I had some demonic slates. Evidently not. Right, we're going to have to make this, which we haven't got, which means we need to open the Elfheim portal and get a block of terra steel. Is this okay? A block of terra steel is quite a lot, but it should be fine. I need to go back and get some more miasma. That's not a problem either, so that's fairly easy. We need some more nagrelite. We need this thing, this thing, this thing, this thing, and a root of all evil, which means I will in fact need the Illager data model, which is made with stuff I don't quite have on me at this very second. Do I have any polymer clay in any of these? I don't. The polymer clay system sort of likes to stop working half the time. Well, that's because we're out of niter, but we're also we shouldn't be out of oil. Yes, this is just, oh, we're full on kerosene. I see. For the illagers, I am just going to sit in here for a while and wait for them to spawn. Oh, I'm getting pristine illager matter. That's nice. Sadly, that's not quite what we need. Oh, emeralds. I don't really need that either. It's a bit dark, so I'll just do this. And hopefully it won't take too long to get up to... I know I could just mob duplicate. I'm sure this will also be fine. Okay, my hack is I've just made a trial keystone. Well, 2 trial keystones. I might actually... Okay, I definitely need a couple more as a way to just be able to kill them a bit faster. So that should help. I am on to the last couple. There we go. That was our self-aware illager trial. We now have our root of all evil. Perfect. Oh, and while I'm up here, let me take this thing out of our thing. Yay, 1 bone. Some bones of the damned. Let me make some more demonic slates as well while I'm here, because I do... Is it just the one I needed? I can't remember. Oh well, we've got one now. Now, these are a little pricey, but there is 2 mana pylons, and we want to upgrade these to the Elven Portal variant, the Natura pylon. So there we go. Lovely. Can I make this yet? What was I was waiting on the pig iron, which I haven't converted. And there is our elfin gateway. We just want to chuck in 9 mana diamonds to get 9 dragonstone and 2 blocks of mana steel to get a block of elementium. So that is a couple of the things that we need for the next bit. Very nice. Oh, and yeah, I think I've used up my... Probably going to need another earth and air rune, which is a little annoying because I've just remembered I need another rune of wrath and another rune of pride. Whoops. Took a minute, but there is all the terra steel that we need for the next step. We should have enough mana. If we don't, I've got another mana tablet cooking up as we speak. Is that everything? Yes, it is working. We may need some more mana. That is fine. Like I said, there should be one waiting for us in here. I think we might get another one as well. It's actually fairly simple. The phytogenic insulators are pretty good. We've got like 5,000 mushrooms and we can get the other stuff pretty quick. So we'll just wait for that, and that should be everything we need for the portal. There's a few things that we are going to need for the midnight idol still, but it shouldn't be too bad. Do we have any I don't quite know what this is. I assume they come from those flying things, unless it's a fish. Might be a fish. It is a fish. I looked it up. I'm a little confused where these deceitful snappers are. I've found a lot of bodies of water, but I've not found any at all. Oh, look, that's actually something else that we need. That's good. And what was the other ore that we need? I don't know. But yeah, I'm having a really bad time trying to find these snappers. So, and it's quite hard to find out where they're meant to spawn. So I'm just looking at water in the swamps and then any other water I see. Is it nagrolite I need more of? I think so. So I'll pick up some nagrolite. Maybe they need to be in a cool cave like this or something. Is that pearls or is it nagrolite? Pearls. So yeah, that's a little tricky. But I've been getting most of everything else though. I think I just need this stinger egg, which I think is also potentially down here. Well, I found the stingers for their eggs. There we go. So that's almost... yeah, so now I just need to find this deceitful snapper. So I've been searching for quite a long time. I've searched all sorts of bodies of water, shallow ones, very deep ones, and I can't see this thing anywhere. Like, not at all. The new wiki says it's found in the swamp, so I've been looking in there. The old wiki, which I assume is for this version, or this version-ish of the mod, doesn't say at all where it is. It only confirms that it is a mob in the world that you kill, rather than something that you fish up. Yeah, I'll look a little bit longer, but I'm a little concerned I'm not going to be able to find it. See, look, this, you'd think, oh, this is a lovely large lake. Bet there's a fish in here. Well, there's nothing, is there? Maybe I'll try fishing in one of the big lakes instead. I was literally just about to give up. Oh my god. Why are you so hard to find, you stupid little things? Oh my goodness, we've done it. There we go. Oh, right. This is a shallow pond in a bog. What's it specifically called? A deceitful bog, in case anyone else can't find the stupid things. They do spawn. Right. This is our core thing. I will chuck my runes in here for later. Oh, I must have chucked... yes, there we go. One core. One radioactive portal block. I need this. Is that everything? Oh yeah, there we go. One midnight idol. So now we can go to the next simulation. Exciting. Okay, we're here. Oh, there's a skeleton. Well, this looks like the last portal. Oh wait, there's something weird here. Not the last one then. That would make no sense. So let's break this and light the portal. Ooh, exciting.
Well done, XE443. Continue on your adventure.
Well, here goes nothing.
Good job, XE443. You have made it to the mineral quarry simulation. You have been rewarded with some useful doodads, as well as a participation trophy for completing the fourth simulated dimension. Well done.
Well, this is a little more barren than I was expecting. Not that there's anything particularly wrong with that. This looks cool though. Oh, is that osmium perhaps? Ooh, lovely stuff. That means it's probably time to get... that's a lot of osmium, oh my goodness. Probably time to get into mechanism. What is that? I bet it's going to hurt me. Of course, no buckets. It doesn't hurt. I don't know. Unless it's just water. It might just be water. What's this? It's deep substrate. Oh, okay. Oh, what? Did we get sparks? Oh, that's a gift for going into the new dimension. the new simulation. Interesting. Cool.
After finding the Midnight Pocket Dimension, we started developing our own pocket dimension tech. We have now applied it and created a pocket dimension we call the Mineral Quarry. The goal of this simulation is to reach new technological strides. Once these strides have been made, you can craft a nanobot kit to assemble the upper area of the portal hub.
Oh, what's this? A cool tower. All hail Sanguis Nihil. Okay, is there anything in here for the taking? Oh, what does this say?
Sanguis nihil, black as the darkest night, but fret not, we do not fear the dark. Our salvation, sanguis nihil, praise thee, in your infinite wisdom you will provide. We have been lost for so long, drifting, resourceless, waning, hollow, meek. They are our last hope. Morals are now secondary, when greatness is once again within our reach. All hail sanguis nihil. Do not trust them, they are lying. Do not trust them, they are lying. Do not trust them.
Okay. Oh, gifts for me. That's nice. It's a shame my inventory is rather full at this very moment. Let's just chuck the osmium dank for now. Okay, that's an interesting tower. Maybe we should just leave that alone for now.
XC443, what are you doing? You found a tower with cryptic messages referring to some deity called Sanguis Nihil? I assure you, those towers are not supposed to appear. I assume it's some sort of joke made by our R&D department. They aren't used to socializing with others, so their jokes are really, really terrible. Try to not read into it. Really, it is much better if you put it out of your mind. You have a nanobot kit that is not going to build itself. Stay on task. Sandra, quick, find out what those towers are. We can't let XE443 find out any more about this. This is of dire importance.